It seems that SIVA is officially dead, according to what the senior narrative designer for Destiny 2 said in a recent interview with PC Gamer. So whenever the Warmind comes up, whether it was back in Season of the Worthy or now, SIVA has been a part of the conversation narratively. We talk about it, we kick it around, but ultimately I think SIVA is a story that was told in Rise of Iron and was finalized in Rise of Iron. While narratively it's impossible to upend those stories and bring them back, I think seasonally one thing that we have to do is make sure that we are focused on the story this season is telling, and that we aren't indulging ourselves on pieces that don't necessarily push that story forward. I think SIVA, while it's cool, would be looking backwards. And we were trying to build up Neomuna and Lightfall and making sure that story had room to breathe, has room to flourish before players set a foot on that new destination. Now, since the Rise of Iron expansion in Destiny 1, which introduced SIVA into the game, many of us have been waiting to see SIVA return at some point in either a future expansion or a season of Destiny, but we're coming up on 7 years since Rise of Iron was released, and SIVA hasn't come back to Destiny outside of a few cosmetics and vanity items. So most of us already suspected that SIVA would probably never return, and these comments from the narrative director for Destiny 2 all but confirm that. And as some of you know, SIVA was originally supposed to be part of Destiny 2 at launch, but was cut prior to its release. We see this in several areas of the marketing prior to D2's launch. The Exodus Black ship on Nessus was said to be carrying a cache of SIVA, and taking a look at some of the earlier concept art for D2, we can see SIVA spreading throughout the ship. And in a screenshot Bungie shared prior to Destiny 2's launch, they showed off a Nightfall strike that described SIVA Corrupted Fallen being the enemy we'd be facing in the strike. And even the design of Thavix, the final boss for the strike in the game, shares one-to-one identical SIVA vein designs to those of the SIVA-infused Fallen from Destiny 1. There are also numerous amounts of references to SIVA throughout scannables on Nessus and Titan. SIVA markings can be found on various objects on the destinations. The Outbreak Perfected questline briefly brought SIVA back to the old tower, but that was quickly shut down. And of course there are quite a few SIVA-themed items found in the cash shop. Now this does beg the question of what Destiny 1 raid is coming to Destiny 2 next. Originally it was thought that Wrath of the Machine would be coming this summer, it was even implied to be the case, but with Bungie's statements on SIVA, does this also mean that even remastered Destiny 1 SIVA content isn't on the table, or does it just mean that in terms of new story beats, SIVA won't return? It's an interesting question, one we'll probably get an answer to soon enough, but let me know what you guys think in the comments section, like the video if you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.